What's up, Coolie Mob?
What's up? What's up?
Today we are gonna do our I'm touching her butt right now. Today we are gonna do our coming out story. So me coming out, what happened? So basically it was like I was in high school, I was in 12th grade, and it was a lot of stuff going on at school because like my friends was like mad that I was gay and da-da-da-da, and it was a lot of commotion going on. Everybody was arguing, a lot of people was arguing, and basically I was gonna get jumped. So I had to go home, tell mama the whole story from the beginning, basically like, okay, this is why all this is happening. So I was like, okay, I have something to tell you. And she was like, oh my God, you pregnant. So I was like, oh my God, like that's the worst thing she could think about. I was so happy. So like, I was like, no. And I was like, I've been talking to a female, like talking. And she was like, what? And I was like, yeah. And then, I mean, that was pretty much that, because she was at work, so like we was talking to a person at her job, so that was like it for that part. And then like later she had like came to my room when we got home, and she was like, are you the aggressor, basically like the manly one, the stud or whatever. So I was like, no. And then she was like, I just could never see this, and I feel like I failed you and all kind of stuff. And I was like, no, like, I mean, like, I just like girls, that's it. And then I'll always hear her on the phone with her friends, oh, she just going through a phase. I'll be like, no, I'm not. Like, I would be hard down yelling across the house like, no, I'm not, whatever. So anyway, but then she like kind of came around to whatever. Like, I remember for Valentine's Day I was with this girl, and then she was like, oh, show me what the girl got you, I want to see what kind of girl she is. And I was like, okay. It was like really weird and stuff. And then she wanted to like see a picture of the girl, and then she saw the picture of her, and she was like, you could do better than that. And I was like, oh shit, like, okay. It was weird, but I mean, she came around to it, whatever. And then my dad ended up calling me one day when I was at basketball practice, and was like, he was like, so what does this say here about you like girls, something like that. And I was like, yes, daddy, I'm talking to a female. And he was like, what? And he was like, out of all my kids, I didn't think it was gonna be you. Meanwhile, he only got 3 kids. Like, he got like, like, I'm like, yeah, like, but whatever. He's cool with it now. He just told me like, whenever you want birth control, just let me know. And I'm just like, never let him know. It's been like, what, 4 years now since he told me that. So whatever. That's my story. I think that's all I had to tell. And then like, I don't know, my grandmother, she just be like she cool with it, but every time she just be around like me or in Kels or something like that, she'll just like tell us the same story
about her gay friend.
Yeah, she'll tell the same story about like her gay friend and how this woman tried to talk to her because they thought she was gay and all some stuff. She was like, no, I'm not gay, but whatever. I mean, my family is cool with it. They accept me, and I'm very happy with it. So
my story was a little bit easier. My parents always, like, they said they always knew, but they didn't know what it was. And so I was going through a phase when I was like running away and stuff. And so the officer that arrested me, she was gay. And she was like, she told my parents, you know, I think your daughter's kind of gay. And so it was like, oh, so they had to talk with me, and I denied it for like so long. Cause you know, I was in church and whatnot. And so I guess they kind of outed me one day. They found out I was talking to a girl. They was like, so we already knew. We're gonna sit down and tell your brothers. And then they called a family meeting. And then everybody was sitting down.
They were really like family oriented.
Yeah, very family oriented. And it was like, so gay. And it was like, oh, okay. Everybody was just like, oh, okay, nothing new. And that's my story.
Yeah, so it's not really nothing like,
it was whatever. It was no, what you gonna call it? Like when people kick people out. I think we had pretty easygoing parents. Yeah, we didn't have no, oh, I don't wanna claim you no more, nothing like that. None of that happened at all. You see the way she braided my hair? Look, the way I braided my hair. Turn around. Hey! I almost failed. But I mean, yeah, that's the end of the story. We're accepted by our family. Hopefully you guys be accepted if you're gay or whatever like that. If you're young, I advise you not to tell your parents until you can support yourself, especially if your parents
if they do want to throw you out, you make sure you know you got some money, you got, you know, you good for them to know them. Well, if you don't want to tell them until you out of college or you in college, until you out the house, then do what you do.
Unless you know your parents.
Yeah, but if you know them and you feel like, all right, they'll love me anyway, then
do it.
Do it. Acceptance is serenity. I got that tatted on me, yeah. Okay. But anyway, all right, you guys, we are done for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share this video if you liked it. Coolie Mob out.
I'm so hungry.